Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. So in this Salesforce flow series, today we are going to learn about how we can trigger the flow on the platform event happen in Salesforce. So for example, on the external app, whenever any payment happen, like whenever the customer make the payment, we will have the event in the Salesforce called payment received event. Now whenever any customer make the payment in the external app, this payment received event will get triggered and then it will create the record on the particular object. So in this video I will be explain how we can create the platform event object, then we will create the flow, and after that I will be explain when any customer make the payment, at that time how the platform event will happen, and then how the record will get created on the payment received platform event object. So for that, first we will understand the scenario, and according to that scenario I will be create the flow. So watch the video till end and don't miss any step, and if you are new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon, so whenever we post a new video you will get an update. Now before moving ahead, here is very big announcement for the Salesforce geekers. We recently launched a Salesforce admin training course. In that we explain every concept in a simple and easy to understand way, so you can learn step by step with the confidence. So this course is for beginner to the advanced level. In that we have covered 10 modules. You will get lifetime access. So here you can see, here we have covered 10 modules: introduction to Salesforce, Salesforce navigation and setup, after that Salesforce user management, then we also have covered Salesforce apps, object and tabs, after that the Salesforce fields and formulas, UI customization in Salesforce, after that Salesforce reports and dashboards, Salesforce data management and Salesforce flows. So in this course we have covered everything from beginner to the advanced level. So if you are serious about launching your Salesforce career, check out the course now. We have provided the link in the description box. You can go through it. Now coming to our topic, first we will understand this scenario. So here we want to create an account record based on the platform event data. So first let's understand what is the scenario. So whenever any payment is received, so here payment is received is the event. This event triggers the platform event called payment received event, and when every time the customer makes the payment. So we want to create the payment record in the Salesforce whenever this event occurs and link this record to the correct account. So how we can match the payment record and the account record, so that we will see while creating the flow. Now very first, here we need to create a platform event. Which event? Payment received. For that, let's navigate to the Salesforce org. Now in the quick find box, search for the platform event. Here you can see under the integration we have platform events. Click on it. For the previous flow, we created the custom platform event, which is notification. Now we want to create another platform event which is for the payment received. For that, click on new platform event. Provide the label. So here I am providing payment received. Provide the URL label. The API, the object name will be automatically populated. Scroll down and here you can see publish behavior. Here we need to select publish after commit. That means when the payment message will get received, after that this event should be get execute. So here I am selecting publish after commit. Deployment status will be deployed and then click on save. The payment received custom event has been successfully created. Here you can see the API name payment underscore received underscore underscore E. The E is the representation of the custom event. Now we need to create some details to store the payment details. For that, scroll down. Here you can see custom fields and relationship. Here I am creating new field. So first I am creating the text field to store the email. Click on next. Provide the label. Here I am providing email. Length 255. Then click on save. The another field here I am going to create to store the amount, new. Here I am selecting number. We are not selecting proper data types because in the platform events we only have some specific data types. So here we are selecting alternative data types. Click on next. Here I am providing amount as a label. Field name will be automatically populate and then save. And then here I am creating another field which is the date field for the payment date. Click on save. Now here we created 3 fields. So to explanation of platform event trigger flow, these are sufficient for me. If you want to add more fields, you can add it. So till now here we created payment received event, and after that we created 3 fields, which is first one is amount, another one is email, and then third one is payment date. So now we are ready to create platform event trigger flow. For that, in the quick find box, search for the flows. Click on flows. So we are going to create new flow. For that, click on new flow. Select the start from scratch. Click on next. And now select platform event, which launches when the platform event message is received. Then click on create. Now in the platform event, we have seen which platform event we need to use. So as per our requirement, we can use the standard platform event, and here we created the custom event. For that, here I am searching for the payment received event. Simply close this. Okay, so whatever the payments we are getting from the external system, that payment details we need to store in the Salesforce object. Until now we didn't created any Salesforce custom object to store that details. So first we need to create any custom object to store the payment details. For that, here I am saving this flow. Platform event trigger flow to create account. Flow API name will be automatically populate. Then click on save. So here is the error. You cannot active this flow until you resolve an error. So ignore this error because we didn't develop this flow. So first we are going to create custom object. For that, click on object manager. Click on create custom object. Enter the label. Here I am entering payment. Enter the URL label, payments, deployed, save, select the icon, next, again next, select the application, on which application you want to add this object. So here I want to add on sales application. Then click on save. Now here also we need to create fields to store the value that we are getting from the external system. For that, fields and relationship, click on new. So first email field, next enter email, next save and new. The another field is for currency, which is the amount. Next save and new. And the third one is field for the date, payment date. Next save. Now we have created the fields amount, email, and then payment date. So again navigate to the flow builder, and now we need to create new payment in Salesforce using the data from the platform event. Click on add element, search for the create record. provide the label. So here I am providing create payment record. Then how to set record fields values manually. As you click on object, here we need to search for payment. So here I am not getting the payment object that we created, because here you can see here we have one payment, but this one is the standard object. So here I am selecting payment standard object. Now here you can see set field values for the payment. So here these values are necessary because these are the required values on the payment object. So in the amount, here I am selecting from the triggering payment received object, and here we have amount. Then processing mode, so here is the pick list value external. So the status is proceed. Then type sale. So these are the random values. I am not, so here we don't need to notice this add field. So here we have one date field. For this date field we can assign the value of payment date. Again we need to add another field which is for the customer email. For that, search for the email. So here we have audit email, and then in the value again payment received event, and then email, and then simply close this. Now we want to get the records that we created in the payment record. For that, search for the get records, provide the label get payment records. API name will automatically populate. In the object we need to search for payment. So here we have payment, and then in the field we need to search for the email. Audit email equals to emails from the payment received event. Then how many records to store? Only first record, and then simply close this. And now we need to find and link this payment record with the account. So for that, first we need to get account records. Here I am clicking on add element and then search for the get records. In the label, here I am providing find matching accounts. API name will be automatically populate. In the object, search for account, and then here I am searching for the email field equals to received email, and then email. How many records to store? Only one, and then simply close this. And now we need to update the payment record with the account ID. So for that we need to add update element. In this search text, search for the update element, provide the label. So here I am providing update payment record. API name will be automatically populate, and then here you can see select, and then how to find records to update and set their values. So here I have selected use the IDs and all the fields values from a record or record collection, and then in the select records to update, as you click here, here you can see payment from the get payment records. Here we need to select this one, and then simply close this, and that's it. So here I am clicking on save, provide the label. So here I am providing platform event trigger flow to update account. Flow API name will be automatically populate. Here I am clicking on save, and then here I am navigating to the developer console. Open the execute anonymous window. Let me remove this one. I think we didn't activate the flow, so for that we need to activate it first. The flow successfully get activated. Let's navigate to the developer console. Now here we need the API name of the platform event that we created. For that, again navigate to the platform events. Here I am copying the API name of platform event, which is payment received _ e. Paste it. Create the instance PR equal to new, again API name, open curly braces and then semicolon. Now here we created the instance of platform event that we created, and now here I am going to create payment details. So here we have, let's open the platform events, amount, copy the API name, paste over here, again PR dot email, again payment date, and again transaction ID. So in the amount, here I am providing 50,000 semicolon, email is the text, so here I am providing the email abc@gmail.com, again semicolon, payment date 20/01/2025, again semicolon, equals to 1 2 3 4 5, then semicolon. And then event bus PR, and then click on execute. So here we mistake for the creating instance. So here firstly we created the instance of the payment received event. After that, using the instance, we added some value for the field that we created in the event, and then using the event bus class we called the publish method, and in that method we pass the payment received event. After that, let's click on execute, and the Apex code has been successfully get executed. Now let's navigate to the Salesforce org, open the payment, so here I am opening the payments object, all payments, and here you can see, here we have one payment, the amount which is 50,000, processing mode external, balance 50,000, the date that we provided, after that the status, type, and then here you can see the audit email that we provided. So in this way we can use the platform event trigger flow, so that whenever any event or message happen in the Salesforce, the platform event trigger flow get execute, and whatever the operations we want to perform, we can execute using that platform event trigger flow. So I hope whatever I explained you understood that. Thanks for watching, and let's meet again in next video.